Hi everyone, this is Rahul Mareddy Tumma. Today I'm going to explain you about the fingerprint sensor design and implementation of the fingerprint sensor. This is an electronics project. So currently I'm using the UNO board to complete this project. And then UNO board, there are some components which I'm using. The components are, this is the UNO board, Arduino UNO board. This Arduino UNO board, this is a power point, and these are the pins we use from 0 to 13 pins and the ground pin, and here we give the power 3.3 volts or 5 volts or the ground. And then we use LCD modules for this A5 and the A4 analog inputs. And this is here you can see this is at mega 328p, and this is all about the UNO board. Here you can see the reset button, and this is all about the Arduino board. This is the power button we use to connect with the computer, and this one we use to the power, like we can use this to connect to the battery, and we use this to connect to the battery, to the high voltage battery. And this is Arduino UNO board. This is one of the main important component which we be using for communicating the computer to the fingerprint sensor. And this is the other important component. This is the fingerprint sensor. This will be connected with the Arduino UNO board, and this will be communicating to the computer using this Arduino UNO board to the board. And this is the power cable. This is the USB power cable, and this will be connected to the Arduino UNO board. This will be connected to the Arduino UNO board, and this will be connected to the PC side. And these are the jumper wires which we'll be using to connect to the breadboard. So this is the breadboard I'm using today, and this is the LCD module with I2C connected to it. And this is already like prefixed when I got this I2C module. And here you can see some ground, VCC, SDA. Here you can see ground, VCC, SDA, SCL, and this is the potentiometer. Here we can use this potentiometer to change the display brightness and the contrast of the display. And here we can call this is as a fuse. This is the fuse which will be acting for all this LCD module. And this is all about the hardware components which I'm using today. Now I'll be showing you the connections to connect this Arduino UNO board and the LCD module and everything with this to the breadboard and the fingerprint module using the jumper wires. And there you go. So now I'm ready with the connections, which is connected with the 3 serial inputs for the Arduino board to the fingerprint sensor. And then I'm using the pin 8, and in here I'll be using 3.3 volts for the fingerprint sensor, 5 volts input for the LCD display, and then ground. As we can see the grounds connected. And then for SDA and SCL of this, SDA and SCL of this LCD, I'll be using this A4 and A5. So hence the connections are done with this. And then now I'll be connecting to the computer. So I'll be doing with this USB cable and connecting to the USB cable. And then here you go, you can see the top of all these components. Today I'm going to use my laptop to program these to write the coding and to encode into this Arduino UNO board. So I use this Arduino CC software. Here you can see this Arduino CC software. Hi, I'm back with the software. Here you can see the I'm going to switch the Arduino board on for the programming. And then here you can see the hardware kit, and this is the Arduino program which I'll be using today. And then now I'm going to add some libraries, including just checking the libraries for this fingerprint sensor module. And then here there are the modules which has been already added. This is the fingerprint sensor module library, and then you can see the I2C module. See, this is the I2C module, so pro library, and then still we are using the Arduino board, and this, that's it. So we are using the two module as of now. So this is liquid crystal module, and the other one is the fingerprint sensor module. So this is already added, but still if you want to add this libraries to your Arduino, so you're gonna press go to the so here you will be searching, depends upon the module. So if you wanna like a liquid crystal module, so here you can see the things, some of the libraries, and then here you can see this is already installed. Actually this is already installed because I have been installed before for testing the project. So if it's not available in this model, you can just click the install and then install it. In the similar way you can install this fingerprint module, and then that's it. So if you want to install the libraries, go to the tools and the libraries, and then search for the library which you want. So that's all. So the libraries are the pre-built. So currently I'm going to add this project. So this code which I'll be using. So this is a code. Actually, I got some example codes and then I modified according to the requirement of my project. So here you can see this fingerprint project. Here you can see this fingerprint project. So this is the software serial. So I'm using this serial 2 and 3. Here you can see. Here you can see I'm using serial 2 and serial 3 in this project, and then liquid crystal display. This is the liquid crystal display. So currently so Adafruit fingerprint sensor and the serial, and this is all about the project. Here you can see LCD clear means this command LCD clear represents clearing of this LCD, and then LCD print means printing on this LCDs, and the serial print. So this serial print is like we have got the serial monitor to look after the output of our project, what's going on, and then what we'll be doing. And this is the serial, this is the serial monitor. So everything the serial print represents to the serial monitor, we can see in the serial monitor. So that's it. Now we are going to upload the project to our Arduino board, and then you can see here the compiling sketch. It's getting compiled, and then just have a look on this. So here you can see the done uploading, and then you can see this getting restarted. So this is what, and this is the serial module, and this is the LCD. So here it is asking for type in ID 1 to 127. So it can save up to 127 fingerprints. So currently I'm giving 1. You can see the 1. Please type in the number. So I'm giving the 1, and then see enrolling the ID 1. So waiting for the valid fingerprint. So I'm giving my fingerprint here. Image taken. See, you can see on the serial monitor also. Remove the finger. I'm removing the finger. So it is saved as ID 1. And it is asking for the place same finger so that it can verify back. Image taken, image converted. Here you can see with the serial monitor and the LCD display, both of them. So it's prints matcher, and then it is stored as ID 1. So finally one print has been stored, and then if you wanna add one more fingerprint, so it is asking for again 1 to 127. 1 to 127. No, I'll be adding number 2 ID number 2, and then I'll be just using the other fingerprint, other finger, just testing. Here you can see image taken, image converted, remove finger. I am removing the finger, and then this is noted as ID 2. place the same finger so that it can verify. Image taken, image converted, creating for ID2, fingerprint did not match. So here you can see while enrolling the fingerprint also it did not match. So I'm going to search with the, because I have given in this way before and then now I change the way of giving the fingerprint. So now I'm giving to the number 2 again and then number 2 and enter, and you can see I'm changing the finger. So here you can see image taken, image converted, remove finger. So I removed the finger and then it is going to show as ID2. So it is checking the place the same finger again, so it will be checking the place. And then image taken, image converted, and then creating for 2, fingerprint matched. So the prints are matched. Actually you can see I tried with this finger as the number 1 and later I tried with this finger in doing with a different way. Like before storing I was pressing like this and later I used like this, so it didn't match. So and then I used the same ID number 2 with this finger by placing the same way, so and then it's matched. So currently we can say that it has two fingerprints stored in this. So this is the one part of the module. It's like enrolling the fingerprint, and then now I will be adding like after this is one of the process to enroll the fingerprints, and then now we'll be verifying. So currently we added our fingerprints to the database, and now we are going to search our fingerprints which is already in the database which we stored just now. And then this is the verification code for the fingerprint sensor. So this is all the code which has been modified from the examples code. This is modified by me, Rahul Dhuma. Actually I got some example codes from the online and used those codes and then found it. And now we are going to verify our fingerprint. So start uploading and then serial monitor. So here you can see it's uploading. So the uploading has been done. So you can see fingerprint sensor found fingerprint. So sensor contains 3 templates. So it contains 3 templates and waiting for valid fingerprint. So I'm going to use this finger. So it says found ID1 with confidence of 94%. Found ID1. So now I'll be using this. Found ID2. See, you can see, so these 2 fingers are matched which we have been enrolled before. Now I'm going to test with this finger, other finger of my hand. You can see finger not found, try later. This is what I have given in the code. See, finger not found, try later. I'll be using the other fingers. And then the same output, finger not found, try later. I'm using the finger which we have enrolled. Finger not found, try later. So it says found ID1 with 128. And we can say that this has been working. The fingerprint sensor module with my project is working with the code. And then this here you can see on the code waiting for the valid fingerprint, and these are the things I have been written. The delay is the time, and 2000 means 2 seconds. If there are any errors, it shows the communication error, could not find fingerprint sensor. When it found, it says found a fingerprint match, and these are the IDs, and that's it.